Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more English story. Find your purpose. Ethan felt lost. His job in finance was boring, and he felt no real purpose. He saw some crows flying and wished he had their clear direction. He felt like a robot doing tasks without meaning. In a bookstore, he found a book about finding your life's work. It made him think. Could he have a special purpose? He remembered loving Legos, drawing, and adventure stories as a kid. But his parents had pushed him towards a stable job. A friend told him about different kinds of intelligence. Ethan learned he was good at spatial thinking and hands-on work. The Legos made sense now. He wasn't just playing. He was using his natural skills. He tried woodworking, theater work, and coding. Each felt different. Woodworking was calming. Theater was fun and energetic. And coding was hard but satisfying. He paid attention to how he felt. Finding his inner voice was tough. He had lots of self-doubt. Adult life with bills and worries made it easier to stay in his boring job. But the idea of a life's work stuck with him. He started journaling, meditating, and doing old hobbies. He found old dreams he'd forgotten. There were hard times. One woodworking project failed, and coding was too difficult. But he learned from these failures. Then, he designed a set for a kids' play at the theater. Seeing the kids happy gave him a strong sense of purpose. He realized he wanted to create experiences that brought joy. He decided to become a set designer. It was still hard. But now he had a reason to keep going. He was no longer just going through the motions. He was living with purpose. The spreadsheets were gone, replaced by designs and the joy of creating something real. He had found his calling. Ethan's story carries several important morals. Feeling lost is a common experience. It's okay not to have everything figured out right away. Many people experience a sense of disconnect or lack of purpose in their lives. Childhood interests can provide clues. Reflecting on what brought you joy as a child can offer valuable insights into your natural talents and passions. External pressures can obscure your true self. Societal expectations and family pressures can sometimes lead us away from our true calling. Understanding your strengths is key. Recognizing and developing your unique strengths, as highlighted by the theory of multiple intelligences, can lead to greater fulfillment. Exploring different experiences is essential. Trying new things and paying attention to your emotional responses can help you discover your passions. Reconnecting with your inner voice takes time and effort. Overcoming self-doubt and reconnecting with your true self is a process that requires patience and perseverance. Setbacks are opportunities for learning. Negative experiences can provide valuable lessons and help you refine your path. Emotional engagement is a sign of purpose. Feeling deeply connected to your work or activities is a strong indicator that you are on the right track. Part 2. Building confidence and embracing the process. Ethan's decision to pursue set design wasn't a magic bullet. The path ahead was still filled with challenges, but now he approached them with a different mindset. He had a direction, purpose, and that made all the difference. He enrolled in a formal design program at a local college. The coursework was demanding, requiring long hours of study and practice. There were times when he felt overwhelmed, when the self-doubt crept back in, whispering that he wasn't good enough, that he'd never make it. But now, he had tools to combat those negative thoughts. He remembered the feeling of joy he'd experienced when the children reacted to his set design. He clung to that feeling, using it as fuel to keep going. He reminded himself that the journey wasn't about being perfect right away. It was about learning and growing. He also continued his deep dives, exploring different aspects of design and construction. He volunteered at more theater productions, taking on more complex projects and learning from experienced professionals. He even started building small furniture pieces in his spare time, honing his woodworking skills and experimenting with different materials. He learned to embrace the process, to find satisfaction in the small victories, the incremental improvements. He stopped comparing himself to others, focusing instead on his own progress. He realized that everyone's journey is unique, and that it was okay to take his time. He also learned the importance of seeking feedback. He showed his designs to his professors, his mentors at the theater, and even his friends, asking for honest opinions. He learned to separate constructive criticism from negativity and use the feedback to improve his skills. There were still setbacks. A particularly challenging design project left him feeling frustrated and discouraged. He almost gave up, convinced that he wasn't cut out for this. But then he remembered the Rocky Balboa analogy. It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. He picked himself up, analyzed what went wrong, and tried again. Through these experiences, Ethan's confidence grew. He started to trust his instincts, to believe in his abilities. He realized that the self-doubt wasn't going to disappear entirely, but he learned to manage it, to not let it paralyze him. He learned that the key was to keep moving forward, one step at a time, fueled by his passion and his growing sense of purpose. He was building not just sets, but also his own confidence and resilience. Ethan's journey in Part 2 reinforces these key morals. Passion provides fuel for perseverance. When you're truly passionate about something, you're more likely to persevere through challenges and setbacks. 1. Embracing the process is key to growth. Focusing on the journey and finding satisfaction in small victories is crucial for maintaining motivation and achieving long-term goals. Seeking and utilizing feedback accelerates learning. Constructive criticism can be invaluable for identifying areas for improvement and refining your skills. 2. Resilience is built through overcoming setbacks. Setbacks are inevitable, but how you respond to them determines your growth. 3. Learning from mistakes and picking yourself back up builds resilience and strengthens your resolve. 4. Confidence grows through action and experience. Taking action, even when you feel uncertain, and gaining experience through practice builds confidence and reduces self-doubt. 5. Part 3. Impact and legacy. Years later, Ethan was a successful set designer. known for his innovative and imaginative creations. 6. He had worked on numerous theatrical productions, films, and even theme park attractions. His work wasn't just about building sets. It was about creating immersive experiences that transported audiences to different worlds. He never forgot the feeling of joy he'd experienced when the children reacted to his first set design. That feeling had become his guiding star, reminding him of the true purpose of his work. He wanted to create magic, to inspire wonder, and to touch people's hearts through his creations. He also remembered his own struggles with finding his path. He knew how it felt to feel lost and unfulfilled, to doubt your abilities, and to struggle to connect with your inner voice. Because of this, he became a mentor to aspiring designers, offering them guidance and support. He often spoke to design students, sharing his story and encouraging them to explore their passions. He talked about the importance of self-discovery, the power of focused learning, and the need to embrace the creative process, with all its ups and downs. He emphasized that setbacks were not failures, but opportunities to learn and grow. He told them about the importance of paying attention to their emotional responses, to listen to their inner voice, and to trust their instincts. He encouraged them to find work that truly resonated with them, work that made them feel alive and fulfilled. Ethan also established a foundation to provide scholarships for students from underrepresented backgrounds who were interested in pursuing careers in design and the arts. 7. He wanted to create opportunities for others who might not otherwise have access to them. He wanted to help them find their own life's work and contribute their unique talents to the world. One day, a young design student approached Ethan after one of his talks. The student was struggling with self-doubt, feeling overwhelmed by the challenges of the program. Ethan listened patiently, then shared his own story, recounting his struggles with his finance job, his journey of self-discovery, and the pivotal moment when he realized his true calling. The student's eyes lit up. "Your story gives me hope," she said. "I feel like I'm not alone." Ethan smiled. He realized that his journey had come full circle. He had not only found his own purpose but had also inspired others to find theirs. His legacy wasn't just about the sets he had built. It was about the lives he had touched, the inspiration he had ignited, and the positive impact he had had on the world. He had found his calling, not just in creating art, but in empowering others to create their own. Years turned into decades. Ethan, now a respected leader in the design world, had witnessed the ripple effect of his journey spread far beyond his own accomplishments. His firm had become a renowned hub for innovative and impactful design, and the foundation he established had launched the careers of countless artists and designers. His name was synonymous not just with beautiful creations, but with mentorship, opportunity, and the unwavering belief in human potential. He had long since stepped back from the day-to-day operations of his firm, entrusting it to a new generation of designers he had personally mentored. He spent his time traveling the world, sharing his story and inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery. He spoke at conferences, universities, and community centers, his message resonating with people from all walks of life. He continued to emphasize the importance of listening to your inner voice, of exploring your passions, and of embracing the challenges that come with pursuing your true calling. He often used the analogy of the compass, explaining that while external factors could influence your direction, your inner compass, your true north, would always guide you back to your authentic self. One day, while visiting a small art school in a rural town, Ethan met a young student named Maya. She was a talented sculptor, but she was struggling with self-doubt, unsure if she had what it took to make it in the art world. She felt lost, unsure of her path. Ethan recognized the familiar look in her eyes, the same look he had once seen in his own reflection. He sat down with Maya and shared his story, from his unfulfilling job in finance to his discovery of set design, and his subsequent journey of self-discovery. He emphasized the importance of paying attention to her emotional responses, of embracing the process, and of never giving up on her dreams. Maya listened intently, her eyes filling with tears. "Your story makes me feel like I'm not crazy," she said, her voice trembling. "I've been feeling so lost. But now I realize that it's okay to not have all the answers right now. It's about the journey." Ethan smiled, a deep sense of peace washing over him. He realized that his journey had become more than just his own personal story. It had become a source of inspiration and empowerment for others. He had not only found his own purpose but had also helped countless others find theirs. As he watched Maya's face light up with newfound hope, he understood the true meaning of his life's work. It wasn't just about the sets he had designed or the scholarships he had funded. It was about the seeds of inspiration he had planted in the hearts of others. Seeds that would continue to grow and blossom for generations to come. The quarterly reports and spreadsheets of his past were a distant memory, replaced by a legacy of creativity, passion, and the unwavering belief in the transformative power of the human spirit. The compass had guided him well, and now he was helping others find their own true north. This was the culmination of his journey, the ultimate expression of a life lived with purpose and impact. I'm so glad you spent this time with me. If you like the story, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Take care, and see you next time.